Potentially.
They still have Deo.
It's actually Midi who's on the Sova now.
Yeah.
New fronts.
Kalulu and Midi changing
We'll see. We'll see. There's quite a few things to catch up on as well, so stuff that I want to watch.
But some damage dealt. A couple players tagged up, but okay. Clues just answering back a couple shots. That smoke is able to find Kai. Deb.
Ooh, Feng Feng won that?
Gets a headshot, putting Feng Feng down.
Well, they have Heaven cleared. Oh, yeah, they want to push out. That's a good call because they lost mid. Okay, they do not want to overdo this, though.
Clues ends up being a bit of a casualty. Now, all three players.
They know it's a crossfire because they heard guns on both sides.
Together here, clustered up.
Well, now you know everybody was there.
Zero. Swing onto the corner. Right click's not killing. Midi able to find another.
10-10?
10-10 now.
Doable.
Alone to try to clutch this out. Swing in. And Midi hits another.
Dude, Midi is getting impact most.
double on the attack. Can't start off. No, and they're doing that.
Yep, Stinger's just going to be finding
well,
an immense amount of value here. Is we'll just go, okay, you get 2 kills, I get 2 kills. Let's just
well
go
then.
And bring this round to a very quick finish. Dep now going to be noted as the trip gets cleared out.
Hello.
Kai
damn, that was that was quick.
The kill there at range, so flawless start here in the anti-eco. Trace up 2-0.
Flawless start, but a lot of stingers and lesser weapons going in towards the bonus round. So if you can play some range for ZETA in this next one, maybe that fashions.
No, I think Talon too. It was clear that that game against RRQ, they for whatever reason they forgot that their comp mattered. But Zeta's played Cypher Luck before as well. They'll be all right. Depp had the Tyloo Classic? I wonder why. Maybe just thought it looked cool. Still don't know why Munchkin uses the Foot Classic. I mean, it's pretty, but... Dude, they are... Trace? The G2 of China? Abusing the Stinger's strengths here? Whoa. I mean, I guess he got too scared.
2 persons. Surely you swap the weapon over to somebody else with full HP.
You'd hope so.
He's not done so far.
Feng Feng's like, no. My Vandal. Oh, never mind. There you go.
This is where things get really rough. Your first buy, the bonus round, lesser guns for Trace, and they're up 5-on-3. You still got smokes. But you
Trace has won 4 pistols. They traded one on the first map.
Right?
Yeah.
Just a camera for Deb.
Feng has swapped the weapon over, so now has the Stinger. Oh, and he's not going to get timing.
Oh.
Clues doesn't turn around. How does he not hurt that camera?
That was...
one that can get nothing more. Midi will get his first kill that isn't from a sheriff.
That was weird.
Paranoia, not connecting on the Sugar Zero, but...
Munchkin loves Foot. I mean, I guess he does.
How do you retrieve the spike safe?
They're just going to be spamming into the smoke and eventually rewarded with a kill. Bonus converted here for the side of Trace. 3-0 to
yeah, chat this. Why is Expedition 33 so good?
Yeah, the camera, but I'm pretty sure
1 second. I can't believe he sticks that. Ooh, Liu King kind of creeps out so he's not shown on that angle.
XDL tagged up, dropping down out of the smoke, dead. 1 by 1.
Womp womp.
Picked apart, looking fantastic. Clues, okay. Double headshots. Depth finds
doable?
And now
I don't think so.
They're able to make a bit of a go of this. Well, weapons picked up, but taken down. Now it's just Depth. See if he can try to find
why is Claire Obscure Expedition 33 so good?
Kill and a death gets him his ultimate.
Well, for one, I think the presentation is very good. I think the voice acting, the animations during cutscenes, I think the way the pacing works, like both with game mechanics, difficulty, and story, all of it is quite good. I think the writing is quite decent. I think they do a really good job of drawing out very real emotions from the characters. So I think that's one part. I think also it's one of the better ways to mix turn-based combat with active combat because of the way I think it's paced very, very well.
We've seen teams basically just not know how to attack. Want to set time and time again. But need to have something. You don't want
Shota is benched on ZETA.
Type half here. So we'll see if this purchase is going to be able to get them on the board.
Mr. Choba, our Cypher Lock history is 1 game 3-13 unbind. You mean for Zeta?
Well, they're going to the B site, right? So
Wait,
what
they
do you
haven't
want to
played
get?
it on
You're
Ascent
gonna get
before? I feel
Armageddon,
maybe it was
you're gonna get
only DFM. I thought both
Drift.
Japanese
You've
teams
already
did.
revealed that you're in this location at the moment with this utility, cage, the bone.
Do you still play PoE 2? A little bit here and there.
It's gonna survive. You go for the dimensional
Haven't had as much
shift,
time. But I've been wanting to play it again with the latest update. Like, grind it out a bit again. Ooh, okay. I like teams doing this, by the way. Like, taking the risk on your own Tejo salvos. It's not going to matter in 2 weeks, but, or in a day, but...
Highest position going to be known. The question is, do they really go hunting? Because economically, Zeta not.
I like doing that to secure like more kills and absolutely like the absolute space, rather than waiting for it so then the other team also can peek, you know, and re-clear just as well.
They don't drop their own weapons as well.
Are they continuing in 10-10 for stage 2? They've implied that that is the plan.
XDL getting the grav net towards the back of site as well to entrap them when 10-10 comes out of the dimensional drift. His team salvo's not going to do too much damage towards himself. Operator for Kai going to get a freebie here. They could.
I mean, yeah, they should take it out. There you go.
Take him down. You know, dimensional, or rather the gate crash, not far enough away to really break that line of sight. So they end up losing one more life.
Even if you may not end up liking it.
Not able to convert into a win.
But yeah, give it a little bit more. Like, what have you not liked about it in the beginning so far? I'd be kind of curious.
This time for Zeta means that Tracer going to have to put some early utility on as well. Try and set up where that operator might need to go.
Why don't other regions get the same treatment for off-season? Other regions hate Valorant. They're not real. Oh. Okay. Ooh. I like it. I like it. Your teammates are already through? Okay, the Euro should be good. Ooh. Feng's looking better, though.
Yep, we'll just go ahead and jump out with a shorty in hand. Trade
side so far.
They are, and it's still no timeout call here from Zeta Division.
Yeah.
2 hero rifles purchased here for XDL and 1010. Sheriff for Sugar Zero, otherwise just the classics here.
Was that Cypher?
As Flash gonna hit the drone.
Wait, don't they have the Chinese voice lines on during VCT China? Why do I feel like I'm hearing all these voice lines for the first time? Maybe it's just because the game sounds so loud.
Get trades at least.
Midi for XDL. Deadlock gone. Wall. Cutting off, yeah, the access over towards the alleyway. Not something you see every day.
But now they can get in towards the site with that smoke, so it's great heads.
Kind of trapped in mid. That wall is not getting the value that you wanted because you're scared of B.
Segment broken. Alley access.
But it does, yeah, it does divide them. So clearing this, I mean, going through spawn seems really risky. Timing might work out for 10-10.
Now they're bringing the spike over towards the site with 2 players, and
I was looking at this, but I guess you already lost this. I mean, they are taking 1v1s across the entire map.
At the same time, able to find 10-10, and now that leaves clues all
What is going on?
That one trade kill. All that Zeta's been able to find.
And at the end, clues get spotted out.
Can we just have Riddle order in franchising? No, this new Zeta is pretty decent. This Ascent I can't really defend so far, but
chose not to at the end.
He's just sprinting to try to get the plant down in time, but
Loking can find him.
Yep, not going to find it here. And looking, he knows that he's not planting it, so we'll just go ahead, slide in from behind. There you go. Team Ace confirmed just the 1 casualty, which means that the money is going to continue to get racked up.
Not. Odin out for midi 2 at the B site. This ultimately might just be a...
Wow, your Korean is really good. Thank you. I would hope so, because I used to cast in Korean as well as English. So I would hope that it was good enough. It's got a little bit of an accent. I'm definitely more comfortable in English, but...
Not going to be scouted there, so still potential risk, but okay. Shot goes out, makes his exit with the gate crash.
He has gone to the correct spot, though.
And he has. Gate crash into hell. Set up here for
I mean, there... you know what I think it is? Oh, he still sticks for 1. Lil King. Okay, if Lil King got 1 kill there, that... Uh-oh. Uh-oh's everywhere. I think what's happening is that the
spike
Cypher
still
lock,
remain.
I think this is actually a really good practice for Zeta.
Step, you'd think.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Chalulu.
Hello.
Oh, timing, no, Midi.
Not a
Odin Spray is able
single
to take down
kill.
10-10. Should have had it. One, if not two of them.
Yeah,
Dead
oh,
to right.
why did he?
Sugar Zero pulls the trigger, gets up into heaven, alerts them, so he's only able to find one.
I mean, yeah, he knows because it happened during the ult. He knows he was on the far side of Dice.
And the retap just trying to get Chalulu out into the open, and Chalulu will find it. HP disadvantage, doesn't matter, shrugs it off.
This
the
is
kill.
peak Valorant,
It's
and
another round
NA
win
doesn't
for
want to
Trace.
know it.
I thought that in the free
So winner of this
versus
match
three,
faces
it's
loser of
gonna be
DRX
left there,
Billy
get
Billy.
all the information
Yes.
as soon as you
Yes,
see
it's
the
kind of like an
heavy
LCQ
play,
format,
either
yeah.
play for 10-10, just dispatched of it, where you're potentially going down 8-1. There's no real weapons for Zeta. Although,
well,
if you can take a gun like that free of charge, you're happy with that.
yeah, that was pretty free. Ult right away. I like it. Up the tempo.
Yep.
They're finally upping the tempo.
Alright, well.
Dep is near tree.
Picked up Dimensional Drift scouting here for 10-10.
The peek out with the Vandal from 10-10 for the trade.
Take it down, and that's going to be the annihilation.
Muckle.
So
Okay,
3
nice.
kills
They can't save it.
coming through. Zeta Division somehow making a go of this.
Wall sent. Oh, okay, but he doesn't get out.
Cannot exit. 10-10 will find a third
Ah,
elimination.
Dep. It would have been great if Dep was able to stay alive, but he wanted to find a timing.
Stacked up here. By hell, but the clues can't make it to back gen.
Uh-oh. You gotta get this 1v1.
Lead them forward, trying to steady the spray. 10-10 finds the headshot.
Does he have a
Now
gate
it's up
crash?
to the
No.
ace.
Oh, he did.
Did he trying to find him here with the drone confirms that it was a real gate crash, not a fake, but does he know where he's at? There's the drop down. Check over towards tree, and I don't think he's going to have the read on this at all.
No, I think he's.
Low,
Yeah, I
three
think it's
forward
left.
into the headshot, and
Damn.
ace.
I didn't even
Maybe
see
it
that.
was.
I was going to say, it caught a body.
Yeah, I think he might have actually intercepted it.
Jumped down from heaven, got the shorty kill, and then
Yeah.
died.
I'd have to scroll it back.
Yeah.
I think he might have actually gotten
Oh,
the clone though.
It's
Either
a
way,
charity
Zeta got
round.
a
I
report.
mean,
That's
it
the
was.
important thing,
We'll see what
because
Zeta
they
can
need
do with
more. They
charity.
need a 7-5 half here.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, 8-4,
Charities can be
8-4,
effective.
maybe.
you know, I think that it's kind of.
Did they check this at all? No.
Paranoia goes out, and I mean, they just kind of.
I mean, he's trying to stay alive, but they clear the site, but there's no, the spike, though. The spike. Oh, what?
Raise across. Never mind. He's alive and well.
That
11 HP, no
is
problem.
not
He
cool.
just killed 10-10 through the smoke.
Yeah, 3 versus 3. Can you get out of here? Probably
he's
not.
just-
He's got the spike
He's
in
squatting
main,
on the spike.
but he is 11 HP.
He does have 11 HP, but he also has a Vandal. If he could just hit the headshots. Like that.
Like that. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Looking round. When he doesn't miss the TP in towards Wine. Starts off nicely.
Clues
Damn.
Spike slowly working his way
This is
back
tough.
across, but now he's got to get into the site, and there's just a crossfire set up here at Tree.
I mean, what do you do? Your spike got dropped. That's
They know
rough.
exactly where XDL
20
is at. They know
seconds.
exactly where he needs to go. Gravnet going to be avoided. XDL needing to triple his kill count, and he's only got 13 seconds remaining in the round. Spike going to be picked up. He would love to be able to challenge in for a fight here before he goes to this plant, swings in the back gen. Fung Fung is there.
8-2. If Zeta, I mean, they need at least 4.
Rounds secured for Trace.
They need at least 4, or they need to have a lot of variations on defense.
Does not give a lot of good confidence on this attacking side.
I think the good news, though, is that there is no
And
KO.
that attacking side, but this is just feeling very
Lopsided. One-sided.
I'm gonna say
4.
Trevor, please cheer for Trace. No, I'm so done with Trace.
Well, into the dimensional drift. There goes 10-10. Jumps out very quick exit. Still does manage to find Kai before getting taken down. A depth on the approach up from Tree does find Chalulu. So
Jump.
kills traded out.
Or just run and right click.
Dying. XCL picks up the weapon.
Dude, Dep, you're
Vandal
crazy.
recovered.
Holy.
And a site opened up. Zeta Division looking to try to get themselves you know,
Okay, trip
another
to
little
block the
first win.
drop.
maybe. Unprepared is the
Not really playing around it, though.
good wall.
And we'll buy a bit of time here. Midi now. Making his presence known, and that's the Vandal on the ground, but Sugar Zero now brings it down into the 2v1.
Is there a trade? He's ready for it. Dude, Midi's good. Midi's good.
Getting the shots to connect. Put Step down to 5 HP, but
Why did Zeta Division get this slot? I mean, I assume they reached out to whatever teams.
Last round
These
of
guys.
The half. See if Zeta are gonna be able to get another round.
10-10's like re-swinging.
Toying with fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's also just the best viewership teams. Yeah, it's like the biggest followings
Getting complete domain control of
within
A.
Valorant
You got Tree as
from
well,
each
just playing
region or
straight
each
default.
sub-region, I
Not
guess.
the worst idea from Trace in a scenario like this as well, where you are forcing Zeta to come up with new ideas, take the initiative.
Just Fury.
I couldn't get out.
Oh,
Escape. Depp is dead at the same time. There's a peek in from Kai. He's dead right here. Center of mid. Now the neural theft.
It's not looking good.
XDL. He's going to swoop forward. And
It's looking like a
gonna die.
9-3.
That's the spike drop now in bench. And the rest of the team is smoked off. It's falling apart.
Wow.
There.
Well off cam.
the
end.
they put the question in both Korean and English, and I know it's like, well, of course they should have, but like I would not have been surprised if they had only done it in Korean. You know what I mean? But like they put it in English since there are SCA fans and global fans that visit the studio as well as global viewership. So like stuff like that.
Yeah, there's very
You know, credit where credit is due.
come afoot here as well. You know that mid is kind of for the taking.
But similarly, Trace are worried about the site, so they're clearing
Yeah.
into heaven.
It's the stopwatch at the moment that is the thing on this round. Who has the time get the better of
Okay, they should hear this.
positions? Well, it looks like the Trace of
Depp, where does he clear on his way back?
Nobody's home, but now the smoke gets
Picking up
cycled, and
one of his
now they
trips.
just missed each other. There's an opportunity here. I mean, Fung firing
Dude,
off
they have
some
no
shots.
idea that Zeta's in, huh?
Lets him know his position. Swing in
Okay,
from back gen, and
that's
gonna
a
be
big
XDL
kill.
able to find one.
If they can stay
Second
alive.
a bit more.
Oh, one of them's caught. The reload, the cover.
Counter swing back in,
Depp.
though.
Oh,
Zero finding one, but the Depp arriving
Perfectly in
from
time.
behind. Gets the kill, can get the defuse. Zeta will at long last win another pistol round. And they start off the half in the fashion that was necessary.
Yeah, they definitely need.
근데 일단 피스톨이 이겼으니까 나쁘지 않습니다. They got the pistol, so it's not too bad.
Pistol round comes out, right? A bit of a skirmish in through mid eventually, and then everyone goes to have a little bit of a journey around the map. I get the idea of Zeta, right? You've got one player kind of bunkering down the B side
Dude,
of the sci-fi. You want to
Meaty's solid.
Be overwhelmed, not start things early with a force.
All right, let's see how good their util spacing is. Ooh, the awareness threw it close.
Granted, that was a force buy.
I like it.
Of, Trace.
You have tripwires for A and then, or not tripwires, sonic sensors for A.
I don't want to see Zeta play scared as
Yeah.
well, right? Falling back, not going with any util plays. Now getting self-drone out through short.
I'm trying to get a timing, but clues on the peak.
I mean, that's the only one on the flank. So for now, map is pretty clean for Zeta. See when they actually they're already starting. 10-10's already starting to re-clear, and he just has a sheriff, so it's okay if he kind of takes a risky position as one. You've still got Cam and Trips on B as well, so there's no fast cross. When do they start to rotate one more over?
Just the pistols, so you got to respect that. Just have a reset on the round as Trace see what damage can still be delivered again with the pistols. It's not a bad idea for them to go to B as well. Kind of get an idea on where this site utility
Me.
will be placed.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it worse if I read that out loud.
Contact traps.
I'm just gonna be quiet here. I mean, opportunity for a post plant setup. If they can get through 10.
Okay, they hear it.
It's gonna be grabbed.
10-10 hears it.
Can relay that as trips start getting cleared out.
Got one at lane two.
They clear everything. Salvos used just to clear. That's really good from them.
Through. Midi does manage to find XDL before getting taken down.
Midi gets
10-10.
traded though. It's not too bad.
That's the kill here on to Kai, but flashes himself.
Yeah, that's a rushed flash. Uh-oh, that's not good. You do not want to lose more.
In pole position to trade it back, but any more damage from here,
Salvos.
it's gonna start being
Okay, they're
catastrophic.
clearing the close angles. The smoke. Please don't enter the smoke. Please don't do it.
Other than trying to find
Okay.
a kill here on the corner, won't be able to do it. And as they will just go ahead and pass around the defuse, give that over to Clues, and Zeta Division start things off 2-0 at the half.
XLG Paper X. Is it the preview of Toronto Grand Finals? XLG Paper X.
As we've highlighted, so little by little.
I mean, I'm down for the story. I'm down for the story. XLG Paper X Grand Finals of Masters Toronto. I'm down with that.
Steal away.
Enough position. It looks like like is quickly going to be.
You do have Cam and Trip from Fung Fung.
Over towards Pizza. Nothing going to be spotted.
Yeah, that cage is a little sus. Ooh, nice clear.
And I'm back away from Fung Fung, playing this very patiently. Has the camera as well.
Okay, you saw the
Trace
forward wire.
can come in with a crunch to this B side as well. Now with the control of mid.
Double drone in towards market. Nothing
Oh,
spotted.
he's
Dead
trying to
now
clear it
closes
with the
stage.
shorty, I think.
And
Yeah,
he's
that
dead.
ooh, kind of
That's the
reveals
up,
his
down, and
position
Kai
and his potential
takes the
intent as
spray,
well.
finds a
Oh
kill.
man, and they had no idea they were pushed up mid. You have to have someone else go clear that with you. They should have had who died up here? Clues? They should have had Clues just stay watching this, and Depp go with 10-10 to clear this while 10-10 holds the angle.
Risk coming in towards a bonus round. Now see what XDL and Sugar Zero might be able to do.
Given the circumstances. Yeah, there's the operator picked up. Fung Fung putting it to use. Zero dead. XDL nearly sprayed out through the smoke. Expecting some more forward pressure. 17 HP. I mean, Kai low on health. Would be
Oh, Paper X team is here?
Kill, but as the smoke dissipates, Kai
Paper X, how do we feel about
jump on him.
Paper X versing XOG in the grand finals of Toronto?
Well, 10-10.
I didn't know that was possible, that it gets stuck on your own model.
More of them.
Can't
Oh
really
my
complain about the
gosh.
previous round, given what we just saw on the replay, but yeah.
No. Paper X, the main
kills
account,
now, I do
was in Twitch chat. That was rough.
Yeah, I can just look at it there on the
Dude, that is a lot of value lost.
17, 12, and 2, yeah. I can check that.
Yeah. Depp, though, needs to double down. You'd feel like give Zeta Division a very large fighting chance.
I know he's here.
Salvos. Ooh, I like the cyber cage from Fung Fung. Damn, that's a good adjustment from Trace. The salvos as well.
Open, spike at Pizza, swing out. Sugar Zero take it down. XTL.
Okay, still a 3v3.
Keeps it in a 3v3.
One away from annihilation for
This is some
XCLL.
He can get behind
entrenched positions here.
all of the deadlock utility. Clues has to spot him out, find the timing. Did he spot it out? That's the question at the moment. The position.
The eyes are turned towards
yeah.
heaven. It seems like he has known enough. Now the cage comes in, so they've absolutely confirmed it.
XDL.
About to drop
Oh,
now,
whoa.
and he somehow wins that fight.
Dude, how does
7-year-old
Fung Fung
Pepper's
win
gonna be
that?
arrested, and they will know that they still have 10-10 a world away. Quick little reposition here for the plant. Who does it have it? Approach the door, broken open. Trays have all of the info.
Salvo
Kind of
and
wish the salvos would have been saved by Clues to break the door open.
Salvo's heading towards heaven. Push on the corner, 10-10.
Nice check.
Finishing the job there onto Fung Fung. The flash, Biddy.
Okay, they know each other's positions, all four of them.
Timing, but tucks in behind the bricks, and it's just gonna be
Ooh.
pick a target, kill him for both of the remaining players.
Will go for the save.
It's a little bit of both. Not the greatest buy up here, Judge Stinger to Sheriff.
Yeah, even the buy is, I mean, I would have just loved a full force.
Annihilation for XDL. One off the Armageddon, 4 clues. If you're somehow able to pick them up in this round, you'd have to.
Damn,
consider
Zeta
what
is losing
you need
on
to hold
season
on to
and
this map.
Zeta is losing off season.
Potentially
Holy.
deploy them.
I mean, Zeta wasn't
Trace going
losing
towards the
all
safe
the
side.
time
See
during the season.
What XDL can do. Here's the stealth drone. Has the wall.
Do you think Zeta would have performed better as a team with Depp on Duelist and Shota back in?
There. Wall does get chucked out right
No.
before the suppress would have hit.
I don't think so.
Feels like the Trace are waiting for the time, though, to potentially even get a dimensional drift happening to scope things out.
I mean, he's taking point on this.
I mean, because on the first map they looked like a team. I don't think it's.
He ends up going down.
I don't think it's necessarily that. I just think
Gotta rely on here.
the maps
Block being
aren't looking great.
Bit, though, by Trace, as it looks like, okay, they will
I mean, this ascent definitely isn't looking great.
here onto the A side.
And the more I think about it, Cypher Launch just isn't good for Zeta. Like they're just not.
Now gonna be called in.
Oh, this is
Exit here,
yeah,
L
that
into
is.
the open is XDL.
Oh,
He's
whoa.
gonna get taken down. 10
Whoa.
The judge is able to find one, but needs so much more. Upgrades over to a Vandal. but
Well,
he
now
completely
they know
stays
you're
here.
here.
Into the corner, offers back.
Oh,
He's
and
not
it
a man.
doesn't matter because they're
Vandal
gonna
finds that kill, but Shock Dart will land at his feet. Leave Sugar Zero now all alone.
He drifted.
try to
He
ult.
just used the drift to try and get out.
Oh, good God, you
Yep,
are
he
correct.
tried to. I mean, I'm
Oh,
okay with it
not
though.
like this.
I'm okay with him trying for the
Yeah.
ult because otherwise you're probably gonna lose anyway.
Being
I'm
used
okay
there.
with that. He
Drop
just
down,
gets shock
Zero
darted
point
is
blank
all.
versus Fung Fung.
It sucks, but I think trying for the ult is you had to try to. Well,
And he's done.
dude, Mini's gonna be so busy. All the Pacific teams are gonna be calling out to him.
Not.
Well, Fung Fung just doesn't lose from this position, it would seem. If you try to peek this guy in B lobby, you're losing your head. He's done it again. This time it's clues. No Armageddon in this round. Clone is sent.
Yeah, dude, this losing a member this early every time as double sentinel, it's rough.
You know? There's so many people that could break out. Whoever gets captured.
Yeah. Flash out. Fury going to be used, and yeah, he went for it, but Cocoon ends up getting broken. He goes down. Kai, a very nice kill.
I mean,
Whoa. He's got out under the door, but
shoot.
by surprise with Sugar Zero here. On the side, comes up with 4, is now on for an ace.
Dude, every time they just come to Ascent, and this guy just starts popping off.
Kai now in a 1v2.
Dude, can Kai get this? I mean, I think he suspects it.
In this chaos, it would seem.
This is the correct choice. Oh boy.
1v1.
Oh, how does he survive?
Goes for the reload.
What? That flash went way deep.
Sugar Zero though, just tucking back, gets himself into boats. The swing. Shot just the hell off, and Kai will deny him the ace, deny him the clutch, gets a clutch of his own, and gets Trace over the finish line. Versus ZETA Division.